let's talk about Fantastic Four First Steps. So we'll talk about it with no spoilers first, give our scores on it, and then we'll give a spoiler warning before going into it. So, Alex, do you want to go ahead and start and tell us what you thought of Fantastic Four?
Sure, yeah. I think the last couple Marvel movies I've actually quite enjoyed, with Thunderbolts and now this. Are they making a comeback? No. But it's better than it's been.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll say that. I would give... I enjoyed this one. I liked the style of the movie. I thought the style was really good. The story was decent. The acting was decent. Mm-hmm. Overall, I thought it was good. I think I actually enjoyed it more than Superman. It's hard not to compare it because they kind of came out at the same time. Yeah. But I would give it I gave Superman a 7, and I would give this one a 7 as well, but like a higher 7.
Okay.
Just because of the style, and I liked how it was kind of standalone. I liked how you didn't really need to know anything else. I liked the Fantastic Four. I know some people don't care about the characters, but just the style of it. Like this one actually has an identity, it feels like, which in most Marvel movies, it doesn't seem like they let the directors kind of do their thing, but this one does, like, stylized.
This one definitely had style.
Yeah, now I think there is issues, but overall, yeah, I think it's good. I don't think it's great. I don't think, like, oh, Marvel's back, but I think it's, like, their last two were pretty solid, so...
Yep.
I was watching, like, Infinity War and all those a couple weeks ago, actually, just because I was like, oh, like I enjoyed Fantastic Four, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna go watch some of these, and my God, it still can't compare the glory days of Marvel.
Sure, yeah.
It's so sad, and not that it's not a bad movie or anything, but those days were just, God, like Infinity War and Civil War and all those, my God. But anyways, yeah, 7 out of 10. I'll let you go. I've been talking a long time.
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie quite a lot. It was definitely the best Fantastic Four movie, and I'm wondering, like, I was between a 7 or an 8. I think I'm going to give it an 8 because that's the same score I gave Thunderbolts, and I think they're right there next to each other.
Okay. Yeah.
I definitely agree with you. The style was really cool. The, like, kind of retro futuristic vibe was awesome. The plot was interesting. The pacing was pretty good. One thing that I really enjoyed that I didn't know this movie was going to lean into so much was, like, the sci-fi elements of it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And those scenes were really cool. I also have, a couple of issues. I think, like, the final sequence was a little weaker than I was wanting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, it seems like they're setting up some cool things. It definitely went a different way than I thought it would from, like, the trailer and what we knew going in.
Yeah, yes.
But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Best Fantastic Four movie. Some good standout characters. I thought the casting was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I could see giving it an 8 too. I mean, I definitely could. I just think for me, it felt, I don't know, safe in a way, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think the best thing going for it was, like, the style, like, it had its style, right? Like, the futuristic 60 retro style.
Yeah.
And I thought the acting was good. I thought the way they did, like, Johnny and Sue and all of them, I thought they all did good. You know, they had chemistry. It felt like a family.
It did. Yes. And I thought Johnny had some really good standout scenes. He was done really well in particular.
Yeah, because they still made him, like the ladies' man and stuff, but they actually made him, like, smart. He's not like some stupid lady man type
jock kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I guess we should probably get into spoilers so we don't start spoiling people.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot we want to spoil.
So, spoiler alert for Fantastic Four First Steps. And one thing I'll say is I agree with you that the last few Marvel movies have been great, and it sucks that they are not making as much money because, like, people aren't seeing them, even though they're, I think, like, Ant-Man, Quantumania, and some of those movies just kind of put people off, which sucks because these last few have been good.
Yeah. Well, I would say last couple. I don't think Captain America was that great.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't think it was awful.
It wasn't awful, but yeah, it wasn't as good as these. That's for sure.
But you're right. I saw this one, like, dropped like 67% or something second weekend.
Yeah.
Which is like the third biggest Marvel drop. I'm like, dang. And this one's like, it's good, people. Go see it.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, you're right. Like, the Ant-Man and everything, Captain America to an extent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even the last Thor, I didn't think was that great.
Yeah, that's true. It's been There'd been some misses back to back for sure.
Also, though, I don't think the Fantastic Four is like the biggest draw for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
It's not like Spider-Man or Deadpool or even Superman.
Yeah.
Like people are saying, oh, Superman had a better second weekend. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's Superman. Like, yeah. It's like the most recognizable superhero. I mean, maybe besides like Batman and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So, but yes, it's still not doing fantastic. But God, it's so much better than the last one. Did you watch the one with like Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller?
I'm pretty sure I did. I have no memory of that movie whatsoever.
It's bad, dude.
Like I know I watched it, but I don't remember a single thing about that movie.
The ending is so stupid. How they got their name. Do you remember that? How it ended? Like,
no.
We need to come up with a name. I don't know. He said something about fantastic. He's like, wait, say that again.
Oh my God.
Fantastic. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
But anyways, I agree with you. I think the ending it felt a little rushed. Did it to you too, or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It was kind of rushed and like kind of Deus Ex Machina like, where I mean, Silver Surfer comes out of nowhere and saves the day, and Sue being able to take on Galactus, and I mean, she did die for it, you know, quote unquote. Yeah. But I don't know. I think part of the problem is with seeing Thunderbolts and seeing them arrive in the other universe. I was like, oh man, is Galactus gonna just like destroy the whole world and they're gonna lose? And so maybe I had some preconceived notions of how it was gonna go. But it did seem a little underwhelming and a little rushed.
I agree. And even Sue Storm doing what she did didn't bother me. It just bothered me that there wasn't much fight. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And that was one of the notes I wrote down is I really want to see these four fighting together more. We didn't really see that a whole ton. We saw like Johnny flying after the Silver Surfer, and we saw Mr. Fantastic stretch once, I think. And like,
yeah, it was like once or yeah,
but they didn't really have many like combo fights, or it was more on their own until the very end. And that's one thing I wrote down is I wanted to see them using their powers and fighting more.
Yeah, because it felt like they cut out a lot of the movie. Because there's like that little side plot with the thing where with that teacher, and then the ending where I like the idea of kind of the world working together and stuff, but that even felt like super quick.
Yeah.
Like the second half kind of felt quick, I guess, or the last third of the movie, I should say.
Yeah.
But man, those space scenes, though.
Yeah, the space scenes were awesome.
I wasn't expecting those. I wasn't.
Yeah, especially like the chase through space with the Silver Surfer just like phasing through and following them. The Silver Surfer looked awesome in this movie.
I thought so too. I like the actress.
Yeah, she's the one in Weapons, right?
Yep, she's the main one in Weapons.
Yeah, that's funny.
Then, I don't know if you ever watched it, but she's in Ozark, which is a great show.
No, I haven't seen that. But yeah, she did good.
But so how did you feel about before we get to because I want to talk more about the space stuff.
Yeah.
But how did you feel about like the four main leads, I guess?
I thought it was good. It was good casting, I feel like. I liked what they did with Mr. Fantastic, where it was much less about him being like super powered and more about just how smart he was and like him working on all the science stuff and like the teleportation and doing stuff for their son. I also liked how it focused on the family aspect of it. I thought they did a really good job of making them feel like a family. Even later on in the movie, Sue's speech about being a family with her son and stuff, like I thought that was a really good theme, and they nailed the feeling of the family.
Where was Dominic Toretto?
Yeah, seriously.
I didn't know how I felt about Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But I thought he did a fine job.
I thought so too.
I'm mostly surprised with Sue. I actually liked her more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I agree. I think that speech really helped, like, it bringing everybody together. It really felt like she was kind of a backbone of the family dynamic, and I think that helped a lot.
And I liked, like, they didn't make her, like, sometimes in recent Marvel movies, they'll make, like, women super strong and men stupid. And she was strong, but she was, like, real. She wasn't, like, overpowered, or she wasn't... Well, I mean, you could argue she's overpowered at the end there, but is she that powerful in the comics?
I don't know, but to me it felt like more of, you hear the stories. I don't remember if they said this in the movie, but like the stories of the adrenaline of the mother like lifting a car to save her kid or something. That's more what it felt like to me rather than her just being overpowered.
100%. And that's all I was going to say, because I know some people are like, oh, she took down Galactus. I'm like you said, technically she died. Secondly, she technically didn't like finish him.
She also just kind of pushed him a little bit. It wasn't like she killed him. She just kind of pushed him into a thing. Yeah. And
the thing was breaking the building so he couldn't grab on.
Right.
And
the Silver Surfer helped. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Silver Surfer. But I was worried that they would overpower her, or, I don't know, make her a girl boss. But no, they all worked together. They all had their role. They didn't dumb down Mr. Fantastic, like you said. They played into his smarts. The Thing, the Thing is, I love the Thing. I feel like...
Yeah, I feel like he was the least utilized. Yes. I wish
that's
we
what I was
would
going
have
to
seen
say.
more, yeah.
There's a Thing in the 2000s ones. I really like the actor who played him, too. I don't remember his name. But you're right. Out of all the characters, the Thing... what's his name? Ben?
Ben, yep.
He had the least kind of to do, between all of them. So that was one of my negatives, because I like him and I like the actor. He's in another good show called The Bear. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I've heard of it, yeah.
So the space scenes. So you weren't... I wasn't expecting like some interstellar-looking space scenes.
Like, obviously I knew they could go to space because they have that ship in, the end of Thunderbolts.
Yes.
But man, it really did turn into a sci-fi movie there, and I was there for it. I loved it.
It was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
They were in space for a good 30 minutes.
Yep.
And I thought Galactus throughout the movie, the glimpses we got of him, he was intimidating. He was cool.
Yep. Agreed.
I thought how they kind of got away from the Silver Surfer was interesting. Using the black hole.
Slingshotting around it, yeah. And that black hole looked really cool.
It did. It was really, really cool. And of course, they had to have the... I knew they would do this, the pregnancy
the birthing
scene out there.
Yeah.
I hate when movies... Every movie or show, I swear to God, if there's a girl pregnant, it always has to be in some chaotic moment.
This, I would say, is probably one of the most chaotic I've seen.
Yes. But it's so... In every movie you'll ever watch, it's never like, oh, I had a baby. It always has to be like the worst timing, and I knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
I knew it would. But yeah, like I said, I thought all of it was good, the acting good. So, and the negative, like you said, the ending, well, that's not necessarily like a negative, it's just more of a disappointment, I guess.
Yeah, like wanting more. I wish we saw more. Yeah. Which I guess isn't, like you said, a bad thing. I mean, it's good that it was good enough to make us want more, I guess.
What could they have done more? I guess just them fighting together. Like, I guess Galactus a little stronger.
Yeah, the way they set it up, I guess it makes sense because Galactus is really strong and he could just like eat the whole Earth. So him having to come after their son and then setting a trap for him, that all makes sense. I don't know what else really they could have done. Can they just fight 4-on-1 and actually have a chance against him? I don't know.
Probably not. The Silver Surfer would have to play a part in it.
Yeah.
Or, like we were kind of trying to predict, like Galactus could have won.
Yeah.
But I think this ending's fine. I kind of like the storyline of like, your son for the planet kind of thing.
Yeah, like what would you do?
Yeah. But I don't know why Richards freaking just flat out went and said
I know.
I was like, dude, why would you say that?
Yeah, just make up something. Yeah, don't make the whole world be against you.
You're like a smart man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And did you stay for the post-credit scene?
I did, yeah. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I can't wait. I can't wait for Avengers Doomsday, I'll say that.
Yeah, seeing Doom there talking to Franklin, right? It's Franklin?
Franklin. Yeah, Franklin sounds right.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I have a feeling Franklin will be a very important part of getting them to the other dimension. Either like Doom kidnaps him and takes him or something. I don't know.
I feel like Doom will take him. He probably wants his powers or something.
Yeah, because he's like really strong in the comics.
Yeah, I've read he's like stupidly, insanely strong.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, like the way it made it looked like he's gonna kidnap him, or they're gonna run. But I think he's gonna kidnap him and bring him to maybe our universe, and then they'll have to come here. I think. Obviously, he has to play a big role in Avengers Doomsday, no?
Right. Yep.
Because I was very curious, kind of like you said with the post-credit scene of Thunderbolt, like their ship like arrived in our like our universe.
Yep.
So
Wonder how it's gonna get here or why.
I am glad they put Doctor Doom in the post-credit scene, because I'm sorry, but like a Fantastic Four without any hint of him, and also like Avengers Doomsday comes out next year. Like,
yeah, seriously.
but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Did you like this or Superman more?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I think I gave them both 8s, didn't I? I really don't know. I hadn't thought about it. I think I was really happy with the kind of like reboot of Superman.
Yeah.
This kind of seems more like a back on track kind of thing with Thunderbolts in this, but like I'm glad that Superman, because there's been a few not great Superman movies, and so I think I'd say Superman, but I mean they're really close.
Yeah, I was debating between the two too, but I think I just really like the stylized version of this movie.
It's true, the style in this movie is so good.
Yeah, but yeah, it is hard. I'm just glad they're both.
Yeah,
both people, like critics like them both. Audience, like users, like them both, but I mean they're not making, I guess, as much money. But are the days of billion-dollar superheroes movies gone?
I think we'll know when the next Avengers comes out. That'll be the.
That's true.
That'll be the defining moment, because that's what everybody's going to see.
Yeah, unless you're, I guess, Spider-Man or Batman.
Yeah,
I think Spider-Man and Batman will always make money.
That's true.
And Deadpool, I guess, too. That people love Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm curious how, I guess we got Spider-Man next, right?
We do, yeah.
For Marvel movies.
Yeah, Spider-Man then Doomsday.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I think it's just those two next year, no?
That's crazy.
So is that it for this phase? Is it just this, Spider-Man, and 2 Avenger movies?
I think so.
So this is kind of like a I feel like this is like a reset phase, maybe?
Yeah. Yep. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars.
Wow. Interesting. I guess they were saying that Secret Wars is kind of going to reset the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, I saw that. That'll be interesting to see how that works.
What do you do after that, though? Because weren't they kind of like trying to reset it after Endgame with all these other superheroes?
Yeah, true. Didn't work that well.
No, not at all. But there's some hidden good movies, though. I mean, I liked, what is it, Shang-Chi? I liked that movie. Yeah,
Shang-Chi was good.
And he hasn't showed up in anything since that movie.
Yeah, I think I did just see something about him being in Doomsday. So
good, I liked him.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, that was good. Thunderbolts are good. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good.
Yep.
Spider-Man was good. That was after Endgame.
Yeah, that's right.
Deadpool and Wolverine, if you want to count that.
Yeah, true.
That might be it, though.
That might be it.
I don't think Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse was that good, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
And, the last Thor wasn't that great. Ant-Man, God, don't even get me started with that. I didn't even see the Marvels.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's crazy.
No.
Still haven't seen it.
I know. I also think the other issue is I do think it's just too much content. Like, I think the show format is too much for people.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're kind of slowing down with the shows, too, which is probably good.
Yeah. Some of the shows are pretty good, too.
Yeah.
I know most people like Loki. I mean, I think that's but
I did like Loki.
Was that our first show we talked about, or no?
It was one of them for sure. It might have been our first show, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know how I feel about that.